Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Dave from DLLM Cactus here at Home Depot in Las Vegas, July 3rd, right before 4th of July weekend. I know Altman delivers their plants on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so we're going to do some shopping here at the big box stores and see what they have available this weekend. All right, went inside. Looks like they have these cactus dishes here, kind of larger pots, $29.98 on that. Cactus assorted. Got a bunch of different mammillarias. Looks like they put some serious cactus in the center, but really cool. You can tell they just came off the cart. There's still a little plastic over the top of that one. See if I can grab it off so it doesn't damage it. Ow. Yeah, pretty cool Oreosarius in there as well. But neat baskets. Those are 30. Got some golden barrels in there as well for 30. Come down the Opuntias, Desert Ace. Those are $9.98. Kind of step over here. These are going to be Trichoserius, Poco. Looks like that, and some small grandiflorus. I think that was 10. Yeah, $10.98 on those. Slipper plants in bloom. Blooming like crazy. I think those are $10.98 as well. Yep, $10.98. Petalanthus, Macrocarpus. Super pretty. I love slipper plants. If anybody's watched any of my other videos, you know I got a couple of big ones in the backyard. I love those. Then I'll kind of walk around here. Got some soft agaves there. Euphorbias have been hit way too hard. Then you have some big $60. These are going to be candykins. So those are going to be the sun goddess. Gigantic. So those are 60. I have some really nice ones here too. Also have some $60 cardones. That's the size of my hand right there, so you can kind of tell. I'd say like 12 to 16 inches, I would say. Pretty active on them as well. Set you right there, zoom in. Golden barrel for 60. And then I'll kind of walk you around to the other area. They have a couple other smaller baskets here. Really pretty with euphorbia and some different succulents, kalanchoes. Those are $29.98 as well. But let's go over to the other side. All right, over here we have the prickly pear snow opuntia, and different columnar cactus. Doesn't say all the names to them here, but I believe they're as supposed to. And you have some of the silver torch for sure. Thick on those. This looks like another Cleisto as well. I just don't know exactly what it is. But you get a lot inside the containers. Some Azuras here, at least 10 to 15. And then Pilosarius Gomerai. You can kind of recognize that one. Then you have the baseball bat cactus in the back here. There's Agnia. So a lot of those in there as well. But pretty neat. They're running a sale right now. You get them $19.98 here for any of these Smart Planet 8-inch pots. You got the Sun Goddess here. So those are 20 as well. Different agaves. Plicatillus aloe right there, the fan aloe. I don't know if this is the Stenosarius. Kind of looks like it. The gray organ pipe. Got some blue glow. Definitely a lion's mane Titanota right there. Picked up one of those last week. Some truncatas there. Perii truncatas in quad color. Then I believe this is the creme brulee agave. These are really neat. This one's going to be the Trichoserius copper barrel. It's a hybrid from Altman. Supposed to be a trike, but forms like a barrel. And then they have about 7 of the Pharaoh Cactus Horridus. So those are neat. $20 only on those. Unless you buy, I believe it's 15, then it even goes down more, but not gonna do that. But yeah, 20 bucks for these. Not bad on the Horridus. Really pretty. And then we'll go over to the smaller cactus as well. All right, on this side, you got some Argentine toothpicks, different Nodo cactus, some different columnar as well. Those are all going to be 12. Then you have some of the Peruvianas, little crests here, which are really neat. We'll go over here. Oh, heck no. What is that thing? I think they're the same. Bacalai. Right, tuberculosa. Well, I'm picking up that for sure. I don't know what's going on with it, but I like it. Yeah, same with the nodos. And then just smaller, different mammillarias as well. But let's get this one and then go to the next. All right, went inside now. We have some of the smaller little Gymnocalycium saglionis. Have the Phaerocactus gracilis there. These are all 2-inch. Mammillaria elegans, Oreosarius, Celsianus, more of those toothpicks, Argentine, Steptonia Quinn. And then got some great succulents over here. Looks like this is going to be more of a succulent trip for me. I saw this one. This one's Aloe Castellanea Blue. Has a little pump on the side here too, on that side. So definitely going to grab that along with my 2 others. And then was thinking this too, this medusoid, a little bit thicker. They have it listed as Euphorbia inermis. But I think these are all just $6. So definitely going to pick this up too. So on to the next store, but thought I'd show you these little plants from inside as well. All right, I knew Lowe's was right down the street, so we're stepping over to their garden center here. This one's at St. Rose and Eastern, and kind of be out front here. Looks like they got Peruvian apple cactus for the $30.98. I'd say almost looks like 5-gallon. Some of the soft agaves, variegated elephant bush. And they have these big torch cactus here still, $30.98. Right there. Fruit on it right there. A lot of seeds. A lot of fruit on there. But those are going to be 4 to a container. Good. Variegated century plants. In the front here. Some more on the side. This one just says columnar cactus assorted. 2.5 gallon or 2.25 gallon. A lot of them in there. That one's $34.98. Got those blue torch. Blue candle cactus right here. $34.98. Usually 3. Got a couple back here that have 4 in them. 4 and 4. Golden barrels. Dinner plate opuntias. $22.98. Across the front here. There's some more of those torch. These are going to be $26.98. So these have 3 in each. That has 2, 3. Kind of like a Trichocereus torch cactus. Got some $9.98 golden barrels. Elephant bush, and then the snow opuntia as well. And then you got some grandiflora torch cactus right out front here. They're $10.98. Little pups around them. One looks a little different. Different torch right on that one. Clumping up. Then these just says assorted aloe, a little teeth to them. Pretty cool on those. Those are $9.98. But let's go inside and see what they have in the store. Yeah, it looks like they loaded up for real today for the weekend. They're going to be the creme spike agaves, really pretty. Tons of pups on those. Got the lion's mane titanotas. Tons of them here. This one's going to be the frostbite agave. Then you got some creme brulee agaves, and then your truncata and your blues right there. Blue glow. Got some golden barrel. This one's going to be snow pole cactus, Peruvian old man. That's what they're calling them. These right here look like mams. Definitely for sure on the fruit. On that, definitely nice. Got some Myrtillos. These are definitely geometrizons right here. Younger. Looks like they have about 10 inside that one. It says limited time. Any of the Altman's indoor cactus and succulent, 20% off. Yeah, so we're looking at like $20 on these too. The Myrtillos all the way across, larger ones, and then you got kind of the pot with all the younger babies. Got some Scourge here, the resin Scourge, Euphorbia. The Moroccan Mound, they're called. Oh, that one's really good size there for 20. Might have to pick that one up. Good prices. You got your Dragon Bones. It's going to be Euphorbia lactea. Variegata. I already picked up 3 of these, so I don't know if I want to pick up any more of those. Got the Cardones, False Saguaro, your Trigonas, the Rubra, and the regular. You got the twisted cactus. You know, so like a Peruvianus, that's spiraling. Not bad for 20. Big cut. Puntia Soferia. Got some apple cactus back here. Those are 34. Mandakaru. Super cool. About the flower on that one too. Thick. Super cool. Some 34.98. Much bigger. I want to say these are almost the size that were the 60. So these are a pretty decent deal for 34. Your fire sticks. Mexican fence post for 34.98. Pretty decent size. This one's just thick. Man, that's thick. Get one big one on that one. The rest you have 3. Are the Gamarais, I believe. Wow. They even got so much size to them on some of these that they're starting to branch. That's pretty cool. These are actually 34.98. Pretty large size to them. Some of them got really thick. But they're starting to branch off, which is cool. 34.98. Blue candles. Just like outside, but this one has more of like a 9-pack for the 34. Same with that. When you get the younger, put a bunch in. Older, you kind of put 3 to a container. Some golden barrels and some truncatas, 34. Good size. Big baskets out front. Uh-oh, the cactus baskets are back. These are $29.98. Tons of fruit off the Noto cactuses and the Mams. Just seeing if there's anything rare inside of them, any variegated. Don't see anything too crazy, but you're getting 7, 8 plants for 30, so like $4 each. So if you don't have these plants, I mean, great way to get a bunch of plants at a decent price. One's going to be variegated soft aloe. A bunch of those for $30.98. Wow, they got a lot. Say about 20 of them. Got the variegated century plants. Pretty. Some larger slipper plants in flower. $30.98. Petalanthus macrocarpus. Then you got your Pedro back here. This one's 109. I believe that's a 10-gallon. 10-gallon. Pretty decent size here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a couple of them branching. These are those trikes again. This is kind of what I did. I looked for that deal. This is $30.98 and you get 5. So these bigger ones that have 5 right here, then you're looking at about $6 for a 2-foot torch cactus if you want to graft or anything like that. And these are super cool too because my candykins in the front, my sun goddess pollinated with this. So I'm going to grow those from seed. Then got more of the apple Peruvianas, apple cactus. Climb through here. And then a couple of the big Diablos. These are $30.98. Just pretty aloes. I don't see too much on the sales racks. I don't see succulents or cacti on them. Mostly just annuals. And they have a couple of these big baskets over here. Mostly succulents. Then they have some amox and engines. Variegated on the side there, the little chocolate chip. Then we'll go over and look at the smaller cactus that they have. All right, we have some of the Altman plants reserves. This is kind of the smaller section here. You have Euphorbia harida hybrid. I believe these are the candelabra crests. On there it just says Euphorbia crests. And this one is going to be the Castanea blue. Kind of like the one that I got that's smaller, but these are 20 in flower. These are the flowers right here. I don't know if you can see, if I can zoom in on it. There you go. Those are the flowers there for the Castanea blue. Got some dragon bones. And then this is, just says rare succulent, but it's variegated aloe. And then of course your googly eyes and your plastic, which we won't look at, but $5.98 on this one. The corn cob right there. That one's gonna be variegated mammillaris euphorbia. That one's the $6. Then they have kind of a larger one over here for the $12.98. But in my opinion, just get the $6 one. Then you have some bigger mams back here. A couple of columnar mams. And then looks like grandiflorus. Statonia, mammillaria olympico, and different succulents. I always kind of check through these. Well, this one's kind of cool. Smaller bombacina with pup. I don't know what's going on with the focus on this. Had to go on the focus right there. There we go. Sorry, you guys. Oh, the elegans is pretty with the pup too. That's really pretty. I love elegans. I love the spikes. So that one's really pretty. That one's $5.98, 20% off. So you're basically catching these for $5. And then yeah, just different succulents. Got a lot more of those little straw hats and googly eyes, but we will kind of go through and then we'll go on to the next store. Oh, this is a mellow cactus. Just says mellow cactus assorted. Some different Peruvianas crests. But some cool plants. Definitely they loaded up, that's for sure, because of this sale for 4th of July weekend. Finished up the shopping, got the plants home. Ended up buying the Fucaria tuberculosa. Cool plant there. The Haworthia decipiens. 2 of the Aloe castanea CV blue. This one has doubles. This one has a pup on the side, but really cool aloes there. A variegated aloe. Didn't say what it was, so I was just going to kind of grow it out. Ended up getting the medusoid euphorbia, and then a nice little bomblacina mammillaria with pup. That was only $3. And then got my nice big, that one's in an 8-inch pot. Nice huge Moroccan mound euphorbia resin scourge. But I counted 3 of them in there, so I'm gonna kind of separate that out, throw one in the ground as well. But yeah, I got that one for $20, so all on sale. But thanks, hope everybody enjoys the 4th of July weekend, and have a great day.